So what section of the law are you detaining me on now?
I'm detaining you.
On what section of the law?
If you stop shouting...
I do not need to stop because you are holding me up in the street.
Welcome to Court Update, where we highlight misconduct, examine police and legal encounters, defend rights, and demand accountability. This episode comes from Auditor Reggie Photo. Check the link below. Subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Reggie delivers one of his most entertaining audits yet. Filming lawfully on public land outside a police station, he notices a ridiculous, no cameras or video equipment sign plastered on the wall. But he doesn't stop there. Pulling out an Xbox controller, he cleverly leads the officers to believe he's flying a drone, and just as expected, they fall for it. Within seconds, 4 officers swarm him, detaining him unlawfully and creating a scene that leaves them looking completely out of their depth.
Look at that there, guys. No cameras or video recording equipment outside. How crazy is that?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm just asking you what you're doing, sir. If you're flying a drone over police premises, that is illegal. The signage there telling you can't and use cameras there.
Come on, mate. Leave me alone to my day. No, it's not against the law at all.
There are signs there.
What are you doing? Circling me like this?
I want to know who you are. Because
you don't need to know who I am. I'm a member of the public. Have you committed?
Yeah.
Have you suspected me of committing a criminal offence?
I do, yes.
What is that?
You're photographing the police premises
from a public space
with a drone over into a private space, which therefore makes it illegal. There's a sign there that tells you that, sir.
It's not. This is not off the limits of the drone assist app. You don't control the airspace, you know.
And neither do you.
Yes, but if you've got a licence to fly a drone over there, you can do.
What does that sign say, sir?
Mate, that's inside.
What does that sign say?
That's inside the building.
The officer's behavior here is downright embarrassing. He points to a meaningless sign as if it were a piece of legislation, then escalates things further by accusing Reggie of flying a drone. A competent officer would pause, assess the situation, and verify the facts, but instead, he leaps straight into enforcement mode based on a guess. If he had taken even 10 seconds to look, he would have seen that Reggie was holding a game controller, not drone controls. On top of that, the drone assist app Reggie references shows restricted flight zones, and the police station isn't one of them. As long as a drone operator flies within the Civil Aviation Authority rules under Article 95 of the Air Navigation Order, keeping a safe distance and maintaining line of sight, it's completely lawful.
No, it's inside the yard.
Yes, so you're saying I can't stand here filming like this today?
You can stand here and film that, yes.
And there's no difference in the sky.
If you're flying a drone over, that's different. Stop, stay where you are, sir.
Are you detaining me?
I want to know who you are.
I'm not telling you who I am. I don't need to tell you who I am.
Until I have established the fact whether you've committed an offence or not.
Well, you need to tell me what the offence is.
You have, I've just pointed that out. You're flying a drone over a restricted
Have you seen a drone?
Space. That's what I need to ascertain if you have one or not.
I didn't say I had a drone. So are you?
What's the device in your
I don't need to tell you what this device is. Are you detaining me?
Aggressive, sir.
I'm not being aggressive. Are you detaining me now?
At the moment, you are detained until I have ascertained whether you have committed an offence.
And what is that offence?
Whether you've committed an offence contrary to filming in a restricted space or not.
I haven't been filming.
I need to ascertain whether you have had a drone over the restricted rear police yard.
And do you know, you need to go and check your laws because you don't control the airspace.
This is where the officer's poor judgment reaches a new level. As soon as Reggie shifts his position, the officer moves to block him, and shortly after, declares that he's detained. Yet at this point, he hasn't seen a drone, hasn't heard one, and has no evidence of any crime. His entire justification? That Reggie might be flying a drone. That's not reasonable suspicion. It's a wild guess, and it completely undermines the legitimacy of the detention. Reggie's calm and measured response highlights the flaw perfectly. If the officer hasn't even observed a drone, what lawful basis is there to detain him? The reality is that the officer is acting on instinct rather than law. Airspace is not for local police to enforce. It's under the authority of the Civil Aviation Authority. This makes the detention not only unlawful, but also rooted in a fundamental misunderstanding of who actually regulates drone flight.
I didn't say I was flying a drone. You have said that.
And I said I need to ascertain whether you...
Am I free to go?
Not at the moment.
So what section of the law are you detaining me on now?
I'm detaining you...
On what section of the law?
if you stop shouting...
I do not
and
need
being
to stop because you
aggressive-
are holding me up in the street.
Yes, I am.
For what reason? You need to
If
be
you let me
clear about that.
speak-
Go on.
You, I believe, have been filming contrary to the rules and the law that's allowed there over into a police space. If you haven't had a drone, that's perfectly fine, sir. If you are baiting police officers in your auditor capacity, then we can let you go.
So you're not going to abuse
But I
the
need
power
to
anymore, are you?
I need to ascertain whether you've had a drone or not.
I didn't
That's
say
what
I
I'm
was
telling
flying
you.
a drone. You made that assumption.
I didn't make that assumption.
Yeah, you
What I
did.
said
Who
is
said I was
need
flying
to-
a drone?
I said I need to ascertain.
Well,
if
you
were-
ascertain that. How long am I going to be detained for, and what law are you detaining me under? That's what I need to know, officer, because
So
you're breaking a rule here.
I'm not-
Let me know the law that you're
You wanna
detaining me
stop
on.
shouting at me?
I know, I'm being clear and assertive in my voice. I'm not an aggressive person.
No, you're being
I'm
verbally aggressive.
verbally aggressive?
You
are you
are.
a snowflake or what? What how have I been
not.
aggressive to you?
I'm just
I've
saying
got
you're
1,
being-
2, 3, 4 constables surrounding me, and you're saying I'm aggressive?
Just moments earlier, the officer was certain Reggie was flying a drone, speaking as if he'd caught him red-handed. But the moment Reggie starts pressing for facts, that certainty evaporates. I've just pointed that out. You're flying a drone. Have you seen a drone? Suddenly, it's no longer you are flying a drone. It's, I need to ascertain if you were. That quick backtrack says it all. He's realized he's detaining someone with no grounds and is scrambling to rewrite his own words to make it seem justified. When Reggie challenges him, the officer only digs himself in deeper. By law, under the Code of Practice for Pace, an officer must clearly state the grounds, objections, and legal authority for any detention or search at the earliest opportunity. This officer does none of that. Instead, he panics and deflects, accusing Reggie of shouting, an obvious attempt to distract from his own mistakes.
I want to get on with my day. That's all I need to know.
And I just need to ascertain whether you have
So,
a drone or not.
what
Please
law-
answer the question.
I
Do you
don't
have a
answer
drone?
questions.
Right, so
I've told you that
so you're an auditor baiting police officers because you've got nothing better to do, sir.
nothing
Is that
better
where
to
we
do.
are?
So you're bringing your opinion rather
I
than your
am.
professional
It's my opinion
standards.
at the moment, that
That's
was,
your.
yes.
So I'm baiting you, am I?
It appears so at the moment, yes.
So
it
what?
does.
I've reeled you in, have I? What law? Am I free to go?
You-
What law are you keeping me on today?
I've seen the device in your hand now, and I'm happy that's not a drone controller at the moment.
Do you know what that is? That's a
It's an
Xbox
But that's
controller.
fine. Now you've let me see that. I can let
What
you go
law
and
did you
you're free to do.
detain me on? That's what I need to know before I go.
I've detained you under Section 25 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act to ascertain whether you'd committed an offence, whether you were continuing to commit an offence, and ascertain your name and address.
You
Now, I've
needed
realised
suspicion at the beginning to do
I
that.
did have a suspicion that you were flying a drone over the building, hence you were looking over.
Guess what I'm doing in the next
Right.
20 minutes? I'm coming back with my drone because this is not restricted on the CAA website. You know that, don't you?
After detaining Reggie, lecturing him, and insisting he was flying a drone, the officer finally takes a proper look and realizes it's just an Xbox controller. Rather than apologizing or admitting his mistake, he awkwardly tries to save face. Now that I've seen that, I can let you go. He could have noticed it the whole time, but chose not to. This wasn't about establishing facts. It was about asserting authority and hoping Reggie would back down. But Reggie wasn't finished. When he calmly asks under what law he's being detained, the officer panics and cites Section 25 of PACE, a section that has absolutely nothing to do with drones. That section deals with arresting someone who refuses to provide their name after committing an offense, neither of which applied here. Once again, the interaction exposes a complete misunderstanding of legal powers and procedure.
I can fly over this police station.
It depends on what your intent on flying.
No.
over that station is.
I've got a license for a drone, right?
Yes, you have.
Right? So it's not for you to say that I've got some ill intent. I've come here with bare face.
But
So
if
you've
you
just brought
haven't-
rules
if
today.
you- no, I haven't. If
Yeah, you have.
If
you detain me.
Can you let
Am
me
I
speak?
detained now?
No, you're not. You can freely leave now.
Can I?
sir.
Right.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Get back to work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get back to work.
To ascertain whether there was intent.
False detainment. So we'll be putting a complaint in.
Carry on, sir.
What was your basis of this of the detainment?
I thought
To
you were
ascertain-
going, he's already told
to
you what
ascertain-
What's it got to do with you?
To ascertain
Well,
your
you're just being
intent.
argumentative.
Argumentative. He detained me.
I did,
Yeah,
yes.
for a reason.
For what reason? A
ascertain-
game box bloody
ascertain
controller in my
you
hand.
had ill
You're
intent.
pathetic.
No, you are, sir, because you've got nothing better to do. Good day.
Good day. Ciao. Absolute idiot. Oh, come on, give us some more. Come on.
After being unlawfully detained over an Xbox controller, Reggie calmly informs the officer that he'll be filing a complaint for false detention, a completely reasonable response given what he just endured. Instead of responding with professionalism or accountability, the officer lashes out. He snaps, calling Reggie pathetic, and as he walks away, mutters under his breath, "Absolute idiot." This isn't mere frustration, it's contempt. It reveals a shocking lack of discipline and respect for the public these officers are meant to serve. Once the detention ended, professionalism should have taken over. Calm, neutral, and accountable. When someone in uniform resorts to childish insults as a reaction to their own mistakes, retraining isn't enough. They arguably shouldn't be in the role at all.
Your shoulder number, Constable?
John, 154.
154, we love you, Constable.
Thank you.
Very professional.
Likewise.
Can I have your call number, please, miss?
5237.
And who are you like? What powers have you got?
Yeah.
None at all. None at all, lovey. I can stand there all day, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, but the television screen isn't there, lad. The television screen's at home.
So I'm recording into here now. What can you...
You realise that your television playing Xbox is at home, not in here.
Exactly, so why did you come out then? We reeled you in, didn't we? Good and proper. Here, look. Hey! No way, see what I mean, guys? So yeah, detained under section 25 of PACE. What would you say about that?